Yes, good afternoon, members of the Fourth Estate. Good afternoon, members of the general public. We gathered here to give a media brief so far on how far we've gone with the case of the disappearance of Brian Odhiambo. You would recall that in this matter I've been instructed by the family that is here with me, by the Independent Medical Legal Unit, that is IMLU, and Voco Africa. We had our colleagues here who have since left and instructed by the Law Society of Kenya to appear for the victims in relation to the matter. Now, you'd recall that the court had about a month or two ago found that the accused persons in relation to this matter had a case to answer. And so they were put on their defense. And so far, today was day 2 of defense hearing. The accused persons have so far called 2 witnesses who have been extensively cross-examined by the prosecution as well as counsel appearing for the victim and the interested parties, that is IMLU and Voco Africa as well as the Law Society of Kenya. You would also note that the directions are that this matter is to proceed expeditiously, and for that reason we had taken directions to have it heard on every other Monday beginning so far this is the second Monday from when the defense hearing began. The matter would have proceeded next week, but the court will be away, and so it will proceed for further defense hearing on the 6th, I believe, 6th of July, on the 6th of July, 2026. So far, we appreciate the speed with which this matter is being heard, and we hope that at the end of the day, we'd get justice for Brian. We'd also get justice for the family. We continue, as we have done before, urged for continued calm and peace even as we pursue this matter in court. We are aware, may I say this, we are aware that on the 25th of June 2026, that is the day after, I believe tomorrow? Yes, there have been calls for Kenyans to commemorate the 2024, I believe, Gen Z demonstrations that in which we lost a number of our friends, people lost members of their families, people lost their colleagues, and we urge that even as we commemorate that day, the salient issues that we are addressing in that respect remain unattended. Although we have learned and we appreciate that there have been efforts to have victims compensated, our view is that we must still address the legal question. We must still address the legal question behind those, I recall there were abductions, behind those killings, extrajudicial as they were. And for our country, mainly, even if it's a legal question, it's also a moral question, that it must not go unanswered. This is not something we would want to sweep under the carpet. We said before, and we would repeat, Brian Odhiambo and the colleagues that we lost on June 25th, 2004, may not just be a statistic. May they remain as a stark reminder of the struggle that we've had in this country against extrajudicial killings, the struggle against, forced disappearances. And we are saying, one way or the other, these things must come to an end. And for the Gen Zs, it's your generation actually that is going to make these things come to a stop. So my view as counsel, I would ask you to boldly come out, make your mind known, let those in authority understand where you're coming from. For us here as counsel, we'll be here to fight for the rule of law, and we are at your beck and call when you need us to. Thank you so much. God bless you. God bless Kenya. Unless you have questions for me. Today's session, key highlights. I may not want to really discuss the merits of the case, but that we can all see the theory that the defense is pursuing. And you'd recall that our cross-examination has been to, the aim has been to flatten that theory. And in our view, the progress has been good. The second defense witness had his to say, and the rest of us had our questions to put to him. And we think that the answers they gave really satisfy our theory too. And at the end of the day, we believe that there is going to be justice. I'm saying this cautiously because then we have to avoid discussing, the merits or demerits of the case. It's active before court. Let's see how it pans out. Thank you so much.